My name is Christina, and I work on using digital education to deliver quality and empowering educational opportunities, and especially to people who don't have access to education. The first time I heard about this possibility to do an internship for Swissnex China was through one of my professors at HEC Lausanne. At the time, I didn't really know what I wanted to do after university, and I felt that Swissnex would be a good way for me to figure it out. I feel that Swissnex has multiple different axes, may they be related to innovation or to art or to science or to entrepreneurship or to education. And I felt that having opportunities to explore a few of them could be a good opportunity for me to understand where I wanted to take my professional career to. It was the first time that I came across projects and programs related to education and to digital education, and this led me to focus my professional career specifically on this topic. My role at Swissnex China involved me working 50% of the time for HEC Lausanne in developing new partnerships between HEC Lausanne and Chinese universities, and also interacting with students or potential students. The other 50% I had to work on projects for Swissnex China. So, for example, I worked on an educational digital platform. I also had to support and guide Swiss entrepreneurs who wanted to enter the Chinese market, and also vice versa. So helping Chinese entrepreneurs who wanted to enter the Swiss market. And I remember it being a very diverse work, where one day I worked on themes related to education, the next day to entrepreneurship, and then developing a digital platform. So it was very different one day to another. So professionally, I learned a lot through my internship at Swissnex China. The first thing that I learned is related to project management. I was leading my own project, so I learned a lot about how to plan, implement, and evaluate projects, but I also had to assist other people. So I think learning from that and learning how I would lead a project, but also how I would assist other people working on different projects was very interesting to me. Also, I learned a lot about, the different topics that Swissnex focuses on. It was very interesting to see both perspectives, the Swiss and the Chinese perspective, and how, we could develop collaboration between those countries. Also, in terms of learning about a different culture and working with people who were from different regions of China. Personally, it was incredible to be in a country that was so different, and in a city that was completely different from where I used to live. To have friends that still live in China nowadays, with whom I still interact, I still share ideas and share some of my work. The first one would be, go for it. For me personally, it was my first professional experience. So I had my last exam at HEC Lausanne, and the next day I was on a plane to go to China. So it's something that I highly recommend. It definitely helped me tremendously in my professional career. I nowadays work on topics related to education because I came across them while working at Swissnex. The second one would be to have a very curious approach to it. I remember the office being a place where many people were working on different projects. So it was very interesting to see what other people were doing. And also, I remember people at Swissnex being extremely nice and extremely generous with their time to really allow me to learn and to grow at the time as a young professional.